every week we use a lot of resources. And so that's the reason why it was very important when I first started my searches to open up a GoFundMe. Because as you know, I have came here from South Carolina to find my son. Far making banners like you see right here behind, putting things on cars, trying to get awareness, renting out ATVs, UTVs, and everything we need to do searches properly. Using services like aircraft, drones, or whatever, everything we need to do the searches properly. Understand that it's a lot of resources used at all times, every day, every week. We constantly using resources. Money is constantly going out. So I'm depending a lot on the community. Reach every city in Arizona, putting out word what happened to my son. That someone or somebody may have seen something, say something, and may want to come forward. I organize and I pay for this tip, whether they want to be anonymous or non-anonymous. Give out any information they can, what they think they may have seen, or anything. Give us some clue of the date. I'm coming to you again because I need some help. I need some real hard help. I have not gotten a lot from the local police department that I needed. In fact, just recently, they finally came out and did something that should have done. Put cameras down into a well that is north to where my son went missing. I was happy that they finally came out under my invitation to come out. They probably camera to go back into those same wells again, and the reason why, because when the Buckeye Police Department went in those wells, they had cameras that couldn't be submergible underwater. And I need things like that, cameras that can be submergible underwater. As you know, that well is at least 8 goes farther than I have in mind to do so. So, having to take this camera out there, I will be taking a camera down into the water and search every well in that area, cover the cost of getting this vehicle right here processed that wasn't done at the scene. To do this myself, like I said, I'm Daniel's father. I came here to find my son, and I came here to make sure that the search for my son and the investigation and everything else is done. This vehicle wasn't processed at the scene. Found out that the clothing hasn't been forensics. No forensics have been done on the clothing. So these are the things I had to do myself, and it's very costly. I'm processing the computers that I have for my son apartment, his personal computer. Everything that is electronic had to be processed, but at the same time, it costs money. So I'm put in the dilemma right now. It's very important to me to keep the searches going that I'm doing, the efforts with the passing out the flyers to, uh, following leads, keep my tip line up, keep this whole thing. I need the help. I need the money to process this vehicle, to get the forensics work done. So I'm asking you if you can, just please, if you can kind of donate to the GoFundMe or any way that you can to help me do so. Because this is the key thing that's going to get me more of the answers that I'm looking for. And to finalize what happened to where I had to make two decisions: either suspend my searches for a while so I can get this process done, uh, or just keep my searches going. And I'm at this crossroad right now where I can keep the searches going, but I won't be able to process and do this forensics work. So I want to do both. I need to do everything. I need to do everything that's possible that I can as a people, as a nation, to help me. My son has never given up on anything. I have not given up on him to this date, and I'm still searching. I've been here, like I said, since June the 26th, doing just that, looking for my. Please help me find my son. Day one. It's very hard to wear two, or sometimes even three, to be a father and also to be an investigator. So, um, and also a coordinator to a search. As to date, I found a lot of things out. Very disturbing thing. I demanded them to do some fingerprinting. I have yet got the answers from them on what their findings are. At night, doing the investigation, putting everything I know, everything I found together in files, and just understanding what happened. Finally got some attention under the tragedy of another family, but also according to my hard work that I've been putting out there about myself.
The bottom of the
Awesome.
pot is getting warm.
Awesome.
We need to get heat. We need to start getting the bubbles and the boiling over. We need to help. We need to do what we can. And I need you guys to pass this on to content creators, family members. If you got kids and they're adults, handle your business. You know what you got to do. 18 and
Yes.
over, go sign up. Don't worry about that burger. Don't worry about your little coffee from Starbucks, because we all know you guys are over there at Starbucks. So go do a little something at that GoFundMe. That'll
Yes.
be a better thing. You can go to bed at night, lay your head on that pillow, and know that you did something beautiful that day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that we can make history. We can
Yes.
all make history on this case, helping Mr. Robinson find his son Daniel out there in
Yes.
Arizona. It's long overdue.
Yes.
And Mr. Robinson wants to get this job done as quickly as possible.
Thank you for having me on. I have a 5 o'clock engagement, so
Yes.
I'm going to get prepared for that. But thank you so much for. I mean, this is incredible. This is incredible. You guys just put a smile on my face, put some ease in my mind. I really thank you for your support and donating, as in your comments of support, your prayers, and like I said, it shades faith. I just like the word faith because I have that faith that God, He's going to step in and make sure I'm provided with everything I need to find my son. And He's also going to have me too, like Mr. Q said, sooner than later we're going to come with those answers. So I have that faith that those things will happen. So I'm really grateful for you guys to have me on today. You knew Renegade Seville, Mr. Q. Thank you for the hard work that people don't know what you guys do in the background. So I really thank you guys for all of that work that you do in those hours you put in, just helping with my son's case, and so I can have some of those answers that we are looking for. We're all looking for. And I thank you what you said, Miss Sophia, that Daniel is our son, and I'm really grateful that you guys see it that
Yes.
way. And
100%.
so, God bless you all, and thank
All
you.
right. Before you go, we got a little something extra for you. 2,347. It's
Oh
climbing.
wow!
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
There you go.
There
Yeah,
you
thank
go.
you so much. Yes, and thank you, Gloria. I see Gloria D Love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shades Faith again, Queena.
Thank you, Gloria.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
thank you.
All right, you guys, he
Yeah,
has to go. He wish he could stay, but he has to
yeah,
go.
yeah. If those guys are still on and I have the time later this evening, I'll be back on. So
Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you for being here with us,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Robinson.
We appreciate
Okay.
your
We'll
time.
definitely
Thank
talk,
you.
Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
yes,
Be
thank you.
careful. Be
Yeah,
careful.
God bless you. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
God bless
Thank
you
you,
too.
Mr. Robinson.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. All right.
25.
Okay.
And
And
then from
in just a few
225
short
until
hours,
now. Yeah.
yeah, that
2,347.
supporting and helping David Robinson find his son Daniel.
Aspects of this is that we keep passing it on to our friends and family and ask them to continue to pass it on so we can
Yes.
keep this chain of events moving to help continue to keep Mr. Robinson in Arizona to look for Daniel.
Can't even go because of the money is not there. He needs the money, you guys. Please, please go to GoFundMe and put money in there. If you thinking about going to get that coffee, if you're going to go get a burger, instead of doing that, put that money in the GoFundMe. It would be an amazing thing. Trust me. I went to bed the other night when I donated. I laid my head down feeling so much better about myself. Instead of going to get my Starbucks, I went and got them, put the money and I donated. And this is what I rather do than to sit there and, drink my coffee and get my little caffeine. So
And it's a wonderful feeling too,
it is.
spiritually,
Yes.
that you get when you can do something like this, participate in the engagement of helping another family and be able to monitor it, be able to check it because
Yes.
it's live, you
Yes.
see. And so I want to thank Miss Yunu for this afternoon's live. As I said before, this is the first of many lives in this campaign. Daniel Robinson challenge to grow his GoFundMe, to grow the petition. That way we get the answers that Mr. Robinson needs in order to find his son and bring him home. Is going to be an ongoing event. So wherever the next channel is going to be, we want you all to follow what we're doing so that you can keep an eye monitoring our progress and also witness something in history that's about to take place. You're going to be a part of it.
Thanks to my coffee thing. Hashtag buy Daniel's data coffee.
I love it.
Hashtag blessings. Amazing, Ramona. Mona, how did you come up with that? That was quick. You're quick on your feet, lady.
Things we can do. We're not helpless. We can participate in dropping a few dollars in a GoFundMe and signing petitions, whatever we need to do to find these missing people, because they are somewhere.
Right.
They don't just vanish, and it's our responsibility as citizens and communities to help figure out what happened to these people.
Something to say to you, T. Sophia. She said, "Thank you, T. Sophia, for your work and your heart. God bless." John Q. Thank you, Mr. John Q, for your hard work, consistency, and compassion. Has Renegade. Thank you for always bringing facts and research. Hence, your name appreciate you. Then D Love says to me, "You knew. Thank you for your hard work, relentlessly, for your empathy and your."
Yes, before I forget, you know the background that you're using?
Yes.
We want to have that for Q Squared.
Okay.
So if you can email that to me, that'd be
Okay.
great, so that this way we can remain consistent everywhere we
Yes.
go. That background holds this case.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that. Nancy is a gorgeous inspiration. Starbucks comment wanted.
Yes, Starbucks is too expensive now anyway.
Can you hear me?
What? What was that?
He's creeping me out. He needs to stop.
He's cutting up.
I want to say that I appreciate everybody in chat and everybody on panel.
Can you beatbox it?
Beatbox. It's been a while.
Oh, it's been a while. Oh,
Yes, John,
you want
do
me
it.
to beatbox? A beatbox, a don't stop. A beatbox, a don't stop.
At it again.
Hey,
Media.
again, thank you. 2,547.
25. Wow. Now we're growing. Now
Yes,
we're growing.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Beautiful.
So we got $170 within, let me tell you how many minutes. This is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Within like not even 20 minutes.
I was going to say 15 minutes.
More like 17
Oh
minutes.
my.
And then I noticed that it was him doing the echoing thing. So Sharon, you guys, everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all. We want y'all to pass this on. My challenge to you guys is to pass it on. Pass it on, pass it on, pass.
When you visit other folks' chat rooms, and this is part of the challenge going forward, this is going to really compound a lot of what we're doing, a lot of what we've done so far, is to take Daniel's link, pleasehelpfinddaniel.com, and copy it. And wherever you go tonight, on any channel you go to tonight, just post it. Ask the content creator permission. Can I post Daniel Robinson's link in your chat room? We're trying to bring awareness to his case, because his father wants him found. He's looking for Daniel as we speak. And if they say yes, post the link and definitely thank them for their participation out. Let them know that other content creators that are doing this work right now on this campaign, we will shout them out from our channels to let them know that since they are supporting this effort that we're all a part of right now, we will give them a major shout out on our channel.
Where are you getting these jokes from? Are you online right now?
Nope. Well, I am because I'm here talking to you. Why do ducks have feathers?
What was that? What did you say? I'm laughing
Why
at the
do...
other one.
Wait, let me turn my echo down. Why do ducks have feathers?
To keep warm.
Nope.
What is it?
This might be a little bit inappropriate, but to cover their butt cracks or quacks.
Sound like a chipmunk, like that old cartoon Alvin and the Chipmunks.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When does a joke become a who?
A dad joke.
When you get them offline. I'm just
No.
kidding. I don't know.
When it becomes apparent.
Please help find Daniel.com, and you can go over there and sign a petition. And while you're at it, put a little funding inside the GoFundMe. It would be truly appreciated by the father. You did miss the dad because the dad was in here talking about the case, and you could always go replay it and hear what he said about the case and what's going on.
To stop by the GoFundMe tab and donate a couple of dollars to the GoFundMe to help in the forensic examination and research for Daniel's Jeep, clothes, the airbags that were deployed, his electronics, his computer, his phone, all to be examined forensically. He needs your help. He is doing this independently by himself. And we collectively, as content creators and non-content creators, have decided to move this case forward by developing this campaign to help produce those results so that we can get the answers to provide to the Robinson family so that this way they can find Daniel Robinson and bring him home.
Or anybody you know makes a donation, we're going to make Renegade do any impression that you want.
And we're going to shout you out. There we go.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, yes. Screenshot it, share. Yeah, but this was great.
Yeah, it is.
Sweet little Lola. That was her shout out to everybody.
Mm-hmm. She said, "Arr, thank you."